I just had a prospect call me about a triplex he's looking to buy, and he's like, well, 2 units have legacy tenants and I want to get them out. Okay, well, I can just, if I need to do repairs and renovations, right, I can terminate. Legally, there is a path for that. However, that path, for your reference, is very contentious, politically charged, and if you mess up any part of that, City of Santa Barbara filed criminal charges against the landlord last year. So I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm not an attorney. However, when you approach these goals, where the people first approach, I found it's better for all. Because let's say, for example, the tenant's paying way below market. Should be $3,000 a month in rent. Let's say maybe they're paying $1,500 because they've been there forever. Okay, well, if it's in the City of Santa Barbara and we are required to pay 2 months of displacement to terminate them, $3,000 doesn't do much in this market. That's barely going to cover a deposit if they can afford to stay in town. So I generally will talk to owners saying, hey, why don't we approach it XYZ? Meaning cash for keys, option scenarios, and it's seeing if the tenant's interested. It's not forcing things. And there are paths forward if you want to force it, but generally that's just going to make it stressful, contentious, and expensive. So 9 out of 10 times, let's just treat people like adults, approach this with compassion and humanity, and see if we can resolve. And most of the time I can't, which is the great thing. It's a lot more work, it's a lot more energy, but at the end of the day, I feel good about laying my head down at night, that I'm not just doing mass evictions because this investor bought this property. And if somebody wanted to do it with the bare minimum, I'm not going to take that client. That's not the client I want to partner with. I want mom and pops that, hey, this is an asset, this is an investment, but at the end of the day, they're not detached from the humanity that this is people's housing in this community. So it was interesting though, I was trying to let this prospective owner know, I'm not saying you can't do that. I would highly not recommend it. Here's why. In addition to all these complications, legal risk and everything else. So it'll be interesting. I have a follow-up consult with this owner scheduled later today. We'll see how it goes.